Hello and welcome to my pages. My name is Robert Mugisa Abwooli, and I'm very happy to be sharing life with you today. The fact that we are all alive and well, we give glory to God who has made it possible. We could have died, we could have gone through difficult experiences that wouldn't have enabled us to listen in, to see, or to view some of these documentaries and some of these items. But the fact that you are alive today is enough reason for you to give thanks to the Lord, no matter who you are, wherever you are. One thing that I would like to emphasize is that we are in this life together. And because we are in this life together, we must live it together and live it very well. I am a human rights defender, but I'm also a Christian who reads the Bible, and many times when I relate my work with my faith, it gives me a lot of insight to know that whatever I am doing today has been done before. Whatever I am saying today has been said before, but in a different form. And so, without taking a lot of your time, my message is that we are all born free and equal. We all have human rights. And human rights, I say that with a smile, are natural entitlements that accrue or belong to all of us, to everyone, by the simple reason that we are alive. Friends, being alive is the greatest gift that you can have. You may not have money, you may not have a lot of property, but the simple fact that you are alive is enough for you to celebrate, for you to ululate, for you to jump up and sing and say, "Hooray, I am alive." And that is enough. Of course, we are hard pressed sometimes. The world puts us in corners where we think that we are defeated, we have nothing left. But as long as you have life, then you have everything that you need. It's just the standards of the world that confuse us and make us feel like we are not good enough, we don't have enough. But who cares at the end of the day? Who cares? People are busy chasing this and that. But I think the place for us to be is where we find solace and comfort in the fact that as long as we live, we can break through, we can make it, we can move on. As long as we have not yet perished, we have not yet died, we have a reason to give thanks. And so the question is, why do people hate? Why do people kill? Why do people steal? Why do people destroy other people's images and other people's achievements? It's about time that we all appreciated one another and respected one another, because human rights, much as we talk about them being universal, inherent, inalienable, interdependent, or universal, or enjoyed on the basis of non-discrimination, the reality is that we are not all on the same level of life. There are those who have, and there are those who don't have, as the categorization goes. But at the back of our mind, we know, and I can tell you this, that there is nobody who does not have. At least there is something that you possess, the basic minimum. And I've already said that life is what matters most, but at the end of the day, everybody has something. And so the whole difference, or the whole categorization of the haves and the don't haves, may not work so much. What really matters is this a human being? Does this creature, does this person have life? That's what matters for me. As long as you have life, You deserve better. You deserve respect. You deserve mercy. You deserve favor from fellow human beings. And friends, I'm calling upon you that as much as you can, support somebody, help somebody. You never know when you might also need help. Help people achieve and enjoy their lives, enjoy their rights in the positive sense. And so the people who are involved in human rights violations and abuses, the question is why? What do you gain by abusing people's rights? What do you gain by violating people's rights? If God has placed you in a position of authority, because the Bible reminds us that there is no authority, there is no position, there is no power except that which God gives. And I don't want you to let citizens and other people question where you got your authority from, because if your authority comes from God, then you should be able to use that authority well, knowing that you're just a steward for a little time and then it can pass on to somebody else. And so given that you're in that position, you need to use it, one, for fellow people to live good lives, two, for God's glory. For God's glory. You're there to make life better for people, and maybe for yourself as well, but the priority should be on the people for whom you took oath, for whom you took that office to assist. So at whatever level of leadership, at whatever level of life you are, please remember that you have a calling, you have a responsibility to ensure that you yourself, the people around you, and the people that you might not even know deserve better in life. You deserve to have the basics. The right to life is with you. The right to, to medical care, the right to education, the right to freedom of speech, association, the right to live in a clean and healthy environment, the right to own property, the right to movement and liberty of the person. All those are examples of natural entitlements that you have, except where under justifiable circumstances limitations set in. But as long as we live, there is no reason for anybody to limit the enjoyment of your rights. And once that happens, then we have the mechanisms in place where we can report and have our rights enforced and our rights restated, because those who take them away from us might have no justification whatever. We must be left to freely enjoy life and enjoy the rights that accrue to us by reason of being human. Ultimately, that's it. And maybe in the next session I'll be sharing about some of the key principles, the key elements of human rights. But just be nice to those around you. Just work towards wishing people what you would wish them to wish for you. You get that? Wish people what you would wish them to wish for you. And till we meet again, for God and my country, God bless you.